Today, from State Farm Stadium.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. He finds his man complete. That's Dean. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Dean. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Shepard. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 11. Now Lance. He gets it complete to Harris. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. From the 16, Lance. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Lance going to throw. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lance looks to throw again. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Over the middle, complete. That's Dean. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. Shepard finding room at midfield. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's the option play going left. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Shepard, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shepard, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun now. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage and hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
2nd and 4. Throwing now is Lance. Buying time to his left. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got Harris running the slant. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Niners at 15-1 on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Now Lance on the bootleg. And this one's incomplete. Daniel Bellinger, the intended target that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. To throw, it's Lance. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Lance again. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cards will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a give right side. It's Shepard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Shepard, and he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Looking to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 2nd down. It's Shepard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance, out route pass complete to Bellinger. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And Lance's throw brought in by Bellinger. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Cooper. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Spinning past him. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out at the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. On play action, Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, it's Lance. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fair...
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Taken in at the 3.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Tries the left side and finds Olave. 2nd and 9.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Shotgun now for Lance.
It's brought in by Harris. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one at this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, here's the option.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cooper. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And they will take over first and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Dean. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. He'll drop to throw.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Lance. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
To the 27-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 22.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
but he does reach the 5.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
And Lance now to throw.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Throwing his Lance on third down.
Forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dean.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Niners on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Lance looking to throw it. Got an open man. It's Olave.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
On 1st down, Lance. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Now Lance. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Lance going to throw. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Lance. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. Second and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Dean, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Lance to throw it. This one, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Niners,
they finish off one of the best regular seasons of all time, 16-1, their final record.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Arizona,
this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-13 campaign.
And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.